Hello everybody, this is Andrew from FindGoldSilver.com. Welcome to the first episode of Yard Sale Flipping from FindGoldSilver.com. Since this is the first episode, I'll give you a quick breakdown of what we're going to be doing in this video. Basically, I'm just going to show you some items that I purchased at garage sales and then subsequently sold on eBay. I'll tell you how much I paid for them, I'll tell you how much they sold for, and then I'll show you any items that didn't sell. So, that being said, let's get right down to business. The first item we have up is this shortwave radio antenna. Well, a little backstory on these items before I get started. Last weekend I bought a large box full of ham radio equipment at one garage sale. I paid $22.50 for the whole box, so I won't be giving you an individual price that I paid for the items in this video. Basically, just keep in mind that every item in this video I paid $22.50 for the lot. So, the first item is this antenna with spools of wire. It's a ham radio antenna of some sort, and that sold on eBay for $26.95. Next up, we have another shortwave radio antenna, similar to that one without the spools. This one sold for $12, and actually those both sold to the same person, so I'll save a little, I'll be able to ship those together. Let's see, next up, test probe wire. I bought 4 packs of these, so the lot that I sold was actually 4 of these, and that sold for $14.99. Let's see, next up, the MFJ 945E antenna tuner. That's this right here, so this is what an antenna tuner looks like, I guess, and that sold for $99. Let's see, this Radio Shack shortwave radio antenna kit, and as you can see, that is a new item in the original packaging. That's always something you want to pick up if you can get it for a good price, and that sold for $15.70. Let's see, I had a random antenna. I wasn't sure what this is. I know it's some kind of shortwave radio antenna equipment, but I posted it on eBay, just gave a brief description of it, and that sold for, let's see, $8.77. $8.77 for that one. Also in the box was some aluminum ground wire. Nice little spool of that. And that sold for $9.99. Let's see. Next up is another antenna tuner. We've got this one right here. It's a MFJ 941D radio antenna tuner. And that sold for $46. Also had a power supply unit. This is a 12-volt power supply unit from Meanwell, and that sold for $9.99. And then finally we have a Kenwood TM2550A radio unit, and that sold for $40.95. So that was everything that sold from that lot of radio equipment. 2 items that were in that lot that I listed that did not sell. A spool of Category 5 network cable. I was kind of surprised. I thought that would sell, but I guess the prices for these is not as high as it used to be. No one seemed interested in that. And another power supply unit that I picked up. This one is from HSE. It's a 13.8 volt power supply for radios. Honestly, I don't really know that much about ham radios or radio equipment, but basically I just listed everything here on eBay in as-is condition. I mentioned that it wasn't untested, or rather that it wasn't tested in the posting, so that people knew that, you know, it might not necessarily work, but it all looks like it's in good shape and it's been kept in good condition, so hopefully everybody will be able to enjoy their new radio items. So all of the items that sold, that came out to $284.34. After eBay takes its cut, roughly 15%, that comes out to about $240. So $240 from a $22.50 purchase. It's pretty good in my book. Also, all of those items had the shipping paid by the buyer as well, so that does not come out of that number either. But that's an interesting example. I've never bought radio equipment or sold that before, but it seems to be a good buy if you can find it. There's certainly a market for it on eBay. But that's all I've got for this video, the first episode of Yard Sale Flipping. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out the blog over at findgoldsilver.com. Until next time, everybody, have a great day.